I can tell you this much, see, not everyone learns swimming only through going to a swimming pool. Otherwise, like a lot of people have been swimming much before the swimming pools came. And go to most of the fishermen children, they don't go to a swimming pool, they just learn, right? So I'm saying that once you are given a router, you said you are complaining there was no router. Somebody has given you a router, figure it out. Right? And you are a good student, you are an engineering student, you have all the books available today, you have the internet, and the good thing is that, it is not that good old days that we had equipment, mechanical engineers cannot just go and do anything with their refrigerator because you get a shock and get killed. But nothing will happen in the router, right?
I would agree more with you, sir. And I have a teacher in Bombay. He's a class 5 pass out. Today that boy is working as one of the office in charge for the London office of the broking company. We all know London is very important for any financial company. And a class 5 pass out who actually started when I started my career. Okay, I have an MBA from IIM, so he was my office boy. But today he probably earns more money than me, and he still continues to be a class 5 pass out. And he is there in that job, doing that job not because of luck, but because the people who have employed him think he is capable to deliver on the job. So if a class 5 pass out can develop enough wherewithal and understanding to convince somebody that he can be office in charge of a London office of a broking house, I think as management graduates or as postgraduate students, it should be far, far easier to go and find out where you can go and fix a router or work with that. I think the onus lies on how much you all take initiative, because if there are no swimming pools, there are lots of rivers and oceans and lake hydroelectrics.
You see, last thing, you should realize that, CCNA course which people talk about, etc., in most parts of the world is actually offered at schools. Only in this country they are offered in the engineering college.
Actually, here the key word is initiative, and I think academic institutions or teachers, they should create the foundation. But after that, we should be able to figure out the life's problems on our own. Everything cannot be spoon-fed, and that I really noticed with a lot of unhappiness that's a generational change. In our time, when we were thrown a problem, we figured it out, and there was nobody to help. And today, for every small thing, including a new tool comes, a new software comes, there has to be a training on that, on how to use that software. We don't hack it out and we don't figure it out anymore. And that, I think, is a key element that is missing. And for that, I'm not sure if an academic institution or a teacher needs to be blamed. Because I can't recall whether our teachers taught that, there is something else that is wrong, which is why the initiative is less.
Now, maybe I think, sorry for this, I think, I can empathize with you in a different one. When we are in schools and high school, etc., every day was a struggle. That, every day I already remember standing in the queue for rice, kerosene, etc., etc. So I thought your generation, you don't have to stand in the queue, plenty of food available. I thought you guys have no food problem. But I think you end up gulping Coca-Cola and taking junk food and spoiling your health. So we were malnourished, you are obese. So I think people find out one way of discovering problems for themselves. Okay? So I think because in fact, most of us would have loved to have an equipment, we never had one. At least somebody gave you a router. I thought, we will lose our sleep at night. But maybe you expect training. Maybe actually different way of generation. So I think, maybe you are right. We are also right. I think both of us is the right time to go for lunch.
Shall I? We don't have time to think of action, but everything doesn't end with a panel discussion. So there are some of the things that we discussed, including of learning, including peer or learning from seniors. We talked about the importance of soft skills in many times. The last one we just now discussed was initiative. We began with curiosity. We discussed, we should have goals in mind. And for those of you who have seen the film Lakshya, I think that really tackles the problem of motivation in a big way. We talked of motivation. We talked of how success is measured in the industry and in academics. On soft skills again, we talked of the need to prioritize, need to take decisions, and these are very very, very important wherever we are, whichever industry we are in. We briefly touched upon, but did not discuss too much of industry academic collaboration, and that's the point. That needs to be there a lot more in India. It's there a lot in the developed nations, and that may be one reason why they are developed. Finally, we talked of again the last one, the practical education beyond reading books. So we need to take initiative. We also began with when Professor Sadagopan talked about the fundamentals being strong. Talking of the quality of cake, not just the icing on the cake. With that, let's close and let's go for lunch. Thank you.